Hello, my dearies. And Shirley's back again. I know it's been a long time, but last time all we did was we killed the Grave Lord. Easy job, big deal. Today we are going into Darkroot Basin, because I just realized I don't have the Pharis bow. And we already had 10,000 souls, so I'm going to make it easier on myself and just buy the Crest of Artorias. Very easy to get in there once you have the crest. Just checking over my armor and stuff, whatever. I haven't played this character at least in a really long time. I've been trying out a bunch of other builds. This is a basic strength build, as like we kind of covered that. But I've been trying out dexterity builds, faith builds, and my newest guy that I started yesterday, or the day before, who's now a level 60, I believe, is a quality build, which is where you work on both strength and dexterity at the same time. Sorry for some of these kills. The first two guys here, the camera's kind of in the foliage. But yeah, the Pharis bow isn't necessarily the best for this character. I think the composite bow is best for this character because it has the, I believe, the best strength scaling. The Pharis bow is meant more for a dexterity build, by far. One major bonus about it is it has the greatest range out of every bow in the game. So yeah, that, like, it's basically almost like having the hawk ring on at all times if you're using that bow. To get this bow, you have to kill the legendary archer Pharis, which is a human, I believe female archer, who almost, like she, what is the word? She, like, combated, Goff, Hawkeye Goff, for the title of, like, greatest archer, and Hawkeye Goff is a giant. Like, he's actually a giant. And Pharis is just a human, so it's quite impressive that she actually managed to get in the ranks of best in the world, well, in Mordrin. So in here, there's a lot of these NPC characters. Terrible arrow shot, but whatever. A bunch of NPC characters, and you just gotta, I think we already ran through here, so it doesn't matter, but I like fighting them, actually, because they fight like people, but worse. But better than anyone else, pretty much. There's a lot of them, and it's kind of fun. But Pharis is one of them in here, and she's just basically stands out there with a really powerful bow. Hers. And is protected by one knight, I believe. And not overly protected, it's just he's in the vicinity, so if you don't find him first, then he'll try and hunt you down while you try and hunt her down. One time I actually combined the Pharis bow with feather arrows, which are the farthest flying arrows, as you probably know, and the hawk ring, so I had the most range you can have with a bow. I don't think there's any other way to have more range. Maybe a piece of clothing I'm missing out, maybe the Pharis hat itself, even? Because when you kill Pharis, you do also get her hat, which is kind of like a brown Robin Hood hat. I like it, but it's kind of impractical armor-wise. On my other builds, though, like, I'm not used to this build because it's, like, it's slow-rolling, kind of. I'm used to now I'm going under a 25% encumbrance type class, where I can always use, like, the Dark Wood Grain Ring or whatnot. Basically sacrifice health and armor for mobility. And as you see there, I had no idea where this knight was coming from. This is the knight I was talking about, by the way. No idea where he was coming from, so he kind of wailed on me pretty hard. Whatever, nothing a couple of good backstabs won't cure. So, like I said, he's the Guardian, so Pharis is actually quite close to this location. And you hear her shoot right there. So this is Pharis. Less than you expected, I bet. I'm rather a high level to be coming in here, so most of the enemies are very easy to take down. including Pharis, which is actually quite depressing. None of them are really that hard of a fight if you use skill, but that's the bow, as you saw. Much less damage than my bow. That's because my bow is a +3 lightning, and that is 0. It's just the Pharis bow. But I highly recommend, if you're going to use the Pharis bow, especially if you're a dexterity build, to just +15 it. Don't go elemental, don't go raw or something. I highly recommend going just +15. It boosts the stats a lot, man. If you got good dexterity mixed with that bow, then you're pretty much the best archer there can be. I also tried creating a sorcerer character, and that didn't work out for me. It's not my playstyle. I just don't like it. I don't like the stand back, like basically just doing archery, and I don't like that. But right now I'm really just trying to take out this forest now. I saw Shiva in the back there, so now I want to go back and kill him. You might have noticed I checked my rings a little while ago. That was to make sure I had the dark wood grain, because otherwise I wouldn't have come up here. But I have it, which means I already killed the ninja. And I think I'm remembering dying to Shiva way back when, but killing the ninja, so whatever. Now I'm gonna get my revenge on Shiva. And that's pretty much all I'm planning. Lots of souls. This place is great for farming if you are talented at fighting. Shiva had no chance there. Also, it was kind of a counter attack because with bonus damage because he rolled and I immediately backstabbed him. But that's getting the Pharis bow. This has been Aunt Sherley. Thank you so much for watching, and come visit.